Well, she finally resigned. Oh, hold on. Breaking news.
Film at 11.
If it works for Fox News, it'll work for us. No doubt you have heard of the big story of the resignation of one Claudine Gay, the former president of Harvard University, under a cloud of accusations of plagiarism and her seeming inability to denounce people who call for the extermination of an entire people group. Jimmy, you know how tricky that can be. That's, how do you articulate that sort of denunciation? She released a letter to the press, but we did some journalistic sleuthing to discover it was actually the Harvard Corporation that presented her letter of resignation to all the media outlets. Well, we're not like those people. We did some journalistic sleuthing, and Jimmy, guess what we discovered?
What?
The resignation letter was not the original document that she herself by hand had written. Guess what I hold in my never-before nicotine-stained fingers?
You have a copy.
I actually have a copy of the original, actually written by Claudine Gay letter. Here it is. Let's see what... Boy, her handwriting isn't very good. Nevertheless, here's what it says. 7 years ago, baby, I was born to run. Yesterday, all my troubles seemed so far away, but today what we have is a failure to communicate. This is kind of familiar. I am not a crook, but I do have a dream that one day we should have nothing to fear but fear itself. Now, you may say I'm a dreamer, because divided we fall, united we stand, and we stand up next to her and defend her still today while I pledge allegiance to the flag, because if it's one by land, it's two by sea. This is like... Are you going to keep going, Friel? Yes. This is a time to reflect on every breath you take and every move you make. Some birds aren't meant to be caged. Their father's feathers, her handwriting, just too bright. And because there's no place like home, I've never been a quitter. To leave my office before my term is completed is abhorrent to every instinct in my body. But as president, I must put the interest of America first. Therefore, I resign the presidency effective at noon tomorrow. Vice President Ford will be sworn in as president at that hour in this office.
So beautiful.
When you think of me, just know she loves you. Yeah. Hasta la vista, baby. There you have it. No other news outlet reporting. And speaking of utterly ridiculous in academia, the folks at the College Fix assembled a list, 72 new things that are racist as of 2023. Jimmy, would you like to hear the list of racist things? Because you're on it.
Oh, I am.
All white people are racist. All Republicans, all conservatives, all evangelicals. And if you happen to hold dear certain things that we've typically treasured in this country.
Dad
jokes, they are racist.
Oh.
They should be outlawed anyway. Cleanliness, not wearing a mask, Shakespeare, Frankenstein, Edgar Allan Poe's work, all of it, To Kill a Mockingbird, I'm not making it up, medical record keeping, public health departments. I could maybe buy into that one. BMI, so your body mass index. If you point out that somebody maybe isn't fit as a fiddle, that's racist. So too, Jimmy, this one might tag you. What's your pantry looking like at home these days? Is it tidy?
Yeah.
Organized?
It is.
Racist.
You met my wife.
Absolutely racist. Clowns? I noticed mimes aren't on the list. Willy Wonka is racist.
Oh, no.
Not liking rap music. Music education programs, occupations, the Apostle Paul. He found himself on here. Conservatives, Abe Lincoln. Of course, we all know that he was hockey, white paint, math, engineering. And finally, you've got admissions essay word limits. You say, how in the world did inanimate things become racist? Good question. You got to become familiar with the CRT, the critical race theory business. Two groups of people underneath this Marxist banner called CRT. You got the oppressor, a.k.a. white people, and the oppressed. So if the oppressor invented something, foisted it onto society, things like math and clean pantries, it is automatically deemed oppressive, and therefore racist. One last breaking news.
Oh, the humanity. Film at 11.
If you're wondering about the funeral of common sense, I guess the services are Friday at 2:00. Why are these teenagers smiling when they live in a homeless shelter with their families alongside of inmates, prostitutes, and alcoholics? It's because the Tomorrow Clubs are teaching them about Jesus, educating them, providing them a hope and a future, all for $1 per child per month. $1 per child per month. May I ask, could you support 30 children per month? Please visit tomorrowclubs.org/wretched.